Yo, what it do, Rangers? Boosted Snowman here. I'm still working on the 1K video, so to tell you guys over, I'm doing a Q&A. Thank you to everyone that submitted your questions. Stick around till the end for a teaser of the 1K video. Alright, first question. Did you know that the golden corral is not actually a okay, I'm gonna skip this one. Just gonna move on from that. What got you into fighting games, and what are your top 3 of all time? A lot of things added up to my love of fighting games. Credit where it's due, I gotta shout out Sassmaster for being very persistent in getting me to play them. My first fighting game was actually Fighter Z, but I didn't get into it full sail until after Skullgirls taught me how to do a quarter circle. And then I watched this video by Cosmonaut Variety Hour and a few Korea gaming videos, and I was sold. If I had to pick a top 3, it'd have to be Xrd, SF6, and then Strive, in no real order. If I'm being honest, Johnny is carrying Strive for me right now. If Xrd didn't become a Discord fighter, I'd probably play that one a hell of a lot more. SF6 just works, and the lack of real bullshit makes it so easy to just log in and play some games. Strive could really learn a thing or two. If I had to organize them in any way, it would have to be Xrd first, SF6 second, and then Strive last. If they ever fix the meta for Strive or make the online more bearable, who knows, maybe I'll change my opinion. What got you into Guilty Gear and content creation? Leon Massey's video on Xrd's meter. Get ready to have me shout out a lot of YouTube videos because, like, live and die by YouTube, honestly. Learning about the crazy shit you could do with the meter in that game got me geeking for Strive. Seeing my friend Caesar stream the beta also helped a lot. Eventually I found the Wooly Versus series on Guilty Gear lore and I was just sold. I've actually watched that series like 3 to 4 times. I also bought Xrd in anticipation for Strive, though I was too scared to pick up Johnny because I heard he was really difficult, so I just defaulted to maining Elfel. That was short-lived, and I eventually logged in 100 hours of Xrd of just labbing Johnny. As for content creation, you can thank a few people. First and foremost, Sugar Conra got me into YouTube gaming. Fucking 90% of my hobbies you can attribute to him. I dare say he had more of an influence on me than my own parents. Also, for anyone who has heard the name Sugar Conra recently, I am aware, and we will not be talking about it. Second, I have to mention Alpharad. His style of videos, general personality, and just seeing someone succeed the way he did made me believe in the YouTube pipe dream. He might be horrified to find out that he converted someone into a wannabe YouTube funny man, but hey, that's showbiz, baby. Keen-eyed viewers may notice my videos are actually just a poor man's imitation of his stuff. And lastly, one of my closest friends whom I've lovingly dubbed The Woman also deserves a shout out. Sometime around 2018, she asked me to make her a Minecraft Let's Play, and doing these for her made me realize just how much fun I had making videos. So feel free to thank all 3 of them in the comments section. The woman's probably watching this right now, so if you thank her, she'll see it. Next question, did you know that the golden Raul, fuck off! What do you think is a good name for a pet lizard? I'm thinking about naming him Larry the Lizard. Thoughts? I'm a big fan of alliteration, but references to old media are the way to go. Name him Trogdor, or Goji, which is just short for Gojira, which is the Japanese name for Godzilla. Yeah. I also used to have a pet iguana named Pickle, so there's another one for you. What's the story that made you want to compete in competitive tournaments, and what made you want to go to EVO? Honestly, Core Gaming's videos had a lot to do with that. Seeing tournament footage, the camaraderie, and the culture of the fighting game community, it was like peering into a world I never knew I belonged in. Everyone was hyped over fictional characters doing cool shit, everyone was talking about the same things, people just being themselves. This was a culture I was missing in my hometown, and I wanted to experience it in person. Either being in the audience, cheering on my favorite player, or getting cheered on myself. It looks fucking awesome, and I hope my first impressions fit with my preconceived notions. Going to EVO is actually on my bucket list, and last year I got myself a job that actually gives me hours, so coming into 2024, I had time to plan and money to spend. I've been watching EVO since 2021 GGST Grand Finals, where I became a Hotashi fan. Hopefully I can get a photo with him. What will be your pop-off once you win EVO 2024? I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs and feed my opponent to the crowd. That's what I'm gonna fucking do. The crowd will feed on their essence and become stronger to make next year's opponents even more powerful, making my inevitable victory all the more satisfying. Real talk though, it'd be awesome if I won, but I'm more so going for the sake of experiencing the event. My goal with competing is to not go 0-2, and hopefully maybe make it to day 2, but that's about as far as I actually expect to make it. I'm mostly going just so I can finally experience my first real tournament, hopefully make some new friends, some new memories, take some photos with some top players, and buy a shit ton of merch because oh boy have I been saving up. I hope they sell posters because my walls are looking a bit boring. Actually, since I'm here, I might as well give you guys a bit of backstory on Boosted Snowman and my fighting game journey. Believe it or not, I was a Smash kitty, which If you've heard me talk about Smash Bros recently, you'd be kind of surprised about that. I mostly have my grievances with the Smash community. I think the Smash games themselves are fine. Smash 4 was my fucking jam, dude. Ask my friends, I was like obnoxious about Smash Bros. Like cringe-worthy about Smash Bros. Very heated. Y'all think I complain a lot now. Dog. Smash Brothers me? Holy shit. Ask my friends, dog. I was actually insufferable. I look back on those days with regret. But they made me who I am today, and they were kind of my quote-unquote gateway. I've had like a million gateways into the fighting game community. I was just always meant to be in the fighting game community, dog. But yeah, no, I started off with Smash Bros. And eventually got into Marvel because, again, Sassmaster wouldn't shut the fuck up. Fighter Z, I'm just a Dragon Ball fan. I'm Mexican, dog. I'm a Dragon Ball fan by default. Like, that shit came with my birth certificate. Playing Fighter Z at his place eventually led me to picking up Skullgirls, which I learned how to do quarter circles, which opened up Fighter Z like a shit ton for me. Funnily enough, Fighter Z is also a game I look back on very negatively, but that's a story for another day. That's about everything I've got to talk about today. Thank you to everyone that submitted their questions. Here's one last question to answer. Did you know that fucking one of the main things I learned about Guilty Gear is I'm dead? 1, 2, 3! Oh, that sucks ass for me. Anyways.